So we are here with Justin. Justin is going to explain to us what is l.tel. So Justin, what's l.tel and why doesn't it have a web page?
So there are over 300 domain extensions out there that enable anybody to build their own user-defined web page. And one of the things about that is obviously that when you go to Google you have to submit a sitemap because it's unstructured. And when it comes down to sharing contact information either over the web or through devices, through voice over IP clients, through IP-enabled devices that can handle contact information, it's very important to deliver that information back in a structured format so that that device understands what it is and how to deal with it. So l.tel was designed with the intention of being a single point of contact that is accessible from any device connected to the internet, whether it be a browser or an IP-enabled desk phone, for example. So what we've done is we've layered a management console over the domain name system and enabled anybody to store contact information as records in the domain name system. So whereas before IP addresses were simply stored in the domain name system, you've got a global address book that's already available for devices. Why not use that for people? So that's the whole purpose of l.tel. It's to enable people to have a single point of contact, share the multiple ways in which they can be contacted, including traditional websites, so that they're discoverable more easily, and effectively you can give out one name with multiple different contact.
How is that different from enum?
Well, there are a number of significant differences to enum. Whilst we actually use best elements of enum, whereby you're talking about the defined record types, NAPTA, lock records, TXT records. The difficulty with enum is threefold, really. The first is that it's rolled out on a national basis, therefore it's not portable to another country. So if I had an enum in the UK, I would not be able to, if I moved to France, take that number with me. So l.tel is global. The second point is that enum doesn't have a user management console that the individual, the owner of that enum, can manage very easily. And the third thing, I can't remember, but those two things alone make it really a solution that can be rolled out by telcos, but really isn't under the ownership of the individual.
So your focus is to target individuals or companies?
Our initial focus is to target individual professionals and small to medium-sized businesses. With a l.tel, you can actually store up to 300,000 pieces of contact information in one l.tel. So it can be used for larger organizations that need to structure information about their employees. But what we're finding is that there are a significant number of small businesses out there that do not want a traditional website but do want to be found online, and have previously been scared for one reason or another about investing in a website. In the UK, for example, still roughly 50% of small businesses don't have a website. For individual professionals, we're finding that in increasing numbers, they need to be discovered online as well in a professional format, so that they need to manage their online reputation. And again, an individual l.tel for a lawyer or a real estate agent is very beneficial and can be managed from a mobile device and changed at any point in time.
So what are the benefits of if I wanted Johnny.tel? What advantage does it get? Because 99% of the people I know wouldn't even know what it is.
Well, it's also discoverable in search, so people may find you by typing in some of the keywords that you might have populated within your l.tel. We're finding that it's being indexed very well by Google, so it's not necessarily about simply just giving out your l.tel name, but that is the obvious point. You can effectively create a business card that can live with you for life, that you can buy in bulk, and by simply putting your l.tel domain in there, when your contact information changes, or when you move companies, or where you may even emigrate, people will still be able to find you. A classic example, we're over here in Singapore, I'm based in the UK. As soon as I came over here, I bought a local Singtel SIM card, and my number changed to a local telephone number. Now, I haven't had to tell anybody that changed, because it's all under my l.tel.
But on the web it changed, but if somebody calls you then?
If somebody doesn't look at my l.tel, they won't get in touch with me. But equally, if they look at my l.tel they'll never have to have a spam mail from me saying I changed my number for a week, or I've changed it back, or I've lost my number, or I've moved companies, or anything like that. So.
Fantastic. So thank you so much, Justin. The website for l.tel
is telnic.tel is our .tel, and our main website is telnic.org.
telnic.org. Thank you so much, Justin.